Else nobody's gonna feel it. Listen, it's 50 degrees in February. For about a week in NYC is very scary. But I gotta press on. Cruising down to FDR to get my mess on. I've been a stressed one, but who ain't? The news ain't good, feel like it's doomsday. Is it too late? Sometimes I wonder what the moon say. While he looks upon me, knowing as I gaze upon him. The truth is, I feel like everybody's made up of sin. Difference is, the good people know to keep it within. Okay, so when I let a little leak out, trying not to freak out, I don't give a fuck what anybody try and speak out, cause I never bow down. I just keep 10 toes to the ground.
Welcome back to a new episode of Crosstown Conflict. The new Wednesday recording sessions. We'll see how long this goes. And I'm in a very bad mood. I'm Jared Farah as always, and I'm with Justin Macias. What's up, Justin?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another week. How's it going, Jared? I know you're probably not in the most upbeat of mood, but I mean, your Mets still won.
We still won, but at what cost? All right, before we get into the Mets, let's talk about baseball as a whole. The MLB has recently ruled that they're going to enforce their rule against using illegal substances for pitchers. Starting next Monday, pitchers who get caught will be fined 10 games with pay, and it'll probably put a little black smudge on their name for maybe future earnings. A lot of pitchers aren't happy about it, and a lot of batters aren't happy about it. The biggest name probably so far is Tyler Glasnow, who really recently got hurt.
Yeah. Tyler Glasnow getting hurt and then kind of coming out and saying it was because of because of the substance ban. It's kind of not surprising. I kind of did see that coming. I can imagine a lot of these pitchers are going to say that. I mean, Shane Bieber went down injured too, and I'm surprised he hasn't come out and said something about that. You know, a lot of these pitchers, they've been using this substance since forever. I mean, I was listening to a podcast, and Rich Hill said that a bunch of guys, they can't even throw without having it. You know, having it on their hat, having it, whatever. So it's not going to be uncommon that a bunch of these guys get injured because they don't have it. I just think the way MLB kind of has gone about this has been just the wrong way to kind of go about everything. And now you're going to see a lot of influx, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Glasnow's big thing was everyone would have been fine with the rule if they started fresh next April.
Exactly.
A lot of guys basically have 2 weeks to reteach themselves how to pitch, how to grip the ball. Glasnow said after his last start, he didn't use anything. He still had a great outing. But he said he felt sore in muscles he never knew he had before. So, like, something he's been doing his entire life, and he was sore in different spots, like just from regripping, trying to figure out how to throw the ball. And now the Rays, you're pretty happy about this. The Rays' number one starter is out indefinitely for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, they have certain ways they hold the ball, and now that grip and feel feels awkward and different. So it's like you got to kind of overcompensate for that. You know, you're going to use different muscles, so
yeah, you're probably a lot of these guys are going to overthrow and hurt themselves.
Exactly. It sucks because you can't even have sunscreen out there. You know, you just got the rosin, but it's MLB had to do this. They had to overcorrect. You know,
we're going to see a lot of guys on the 10-day IL for sun poisoning too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. But speaking of pitchers, both Garrett Cole and Jacob Degrom started tonight. We had some aces wild. How did Cole and the Yankees do tonight?
Cole and the Yankees did really, they did good. Cole he came out there, he doesn't have his best stuff. I think he's still one of those pitchers that's still trying to figure out how to pitch with this. But he's still going to go out there, and he's still going to be Garrett Cole. Only allowed 2 home runs to Biggio and Simeon. Sucked Simeon was on the first pitch, but he was able to work through it and win 8 innings with only 2 runs, so you take that, But the big star of the game was Gary Sanchez tonight. The pinch hit, 7th inning home run, and then coming in and just really being a good defensive glove too in the later innings to really help solidify that win.
I think this is really that Gary Sanchez hitting the home run, I think, puts a little stain on the Yankees robot system of going with the numbers, going to analytics, who's working best with who. Because Gary Sanchez has been the hottest player for the Yankees and maybe even the hottest player in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And you bench him. But once you put him in, he hits a bomb and basically wins the game by himself.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, Cohen was kind of talking about it on like the broadcast today, where like obviously he's not going to start every game, you know. So it's like if you are going to have to sit him, why not sit him when Cole pitches? But I do like kind of Boone going to that situation of being like, this is my hottest guy, and I'm going to go with him in a situation where I feel it's needed. You know, seventh inning, you need a run. I rather him be up and have to deal with Cole pitching to him than to just have him wasted on the bench. So I kind of did. That was a good move by Boone that I kind of liked today.
Yeah, that was a robot style. Last week, I complained about how Luis Rojas uses pitchers, but last night he kind of took a step forward in that. They had the plan. They had Seth Lugo going to go in the eighth and Trevor May go in the ninth, but the night before, Trevor May got rocked for 2 runs. Still won the game, but he let up back-to-back home runs. Seth Lugo in the eighth inning, 10 pitches, 10 clean pitches out of the inning. And instead of going with the playbook, he let Lugo go back out there for the 6-out save. So he was managing with guts. He trusted his guy, even though he's coming off the injured list. Like, that's the one guy I'd understand if they took out. But Lugo has been lights out since his first start. And I'm happy he decided to go with his gut, go away from the game plan, and just go with the feel of the game.
Yeah, it's good when you kind of see managers do that nowadays because it does bring back those like old times of like managers making gutsy moves and kind of working in and out of trouble. So hopefully we can
And,
get back to some more of that.
and not even gutsy, just going with the feel of the game. Honestly, like, the Tampa Bay Rays might have been World Series champs last year if they just went with the hot hands, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because against us when we faced them, I think Yarborough went 9, and that was the first time since forever that somebody has pitched 9 innings for the Rays. And it's just
Probably
funny
like
because they
2013.
yeah, since like 20, and it's funny because that could have been Blake Snell.
Yeah.
You know, you win Yarborough against the Yankees in a regular season game, but not in the World Series where you guys fucking on.
I don't know.
So
That's
I
something
mean,
they're going
like
to have to learn.
yeah, I mean, like I said, hopefully they're learning it and they're seeing that, and maybe we can start getting back to the way baseball is played.
Yeah. Hopefully, make it fun again.
Oh
But
yeah,
how have the Yankees been doing since it's the last time we spoke?
it's been up and down. It's been very up and down. Losing to Philly hurt. That the losses to Philly, but I think now things are kind of I see it in them a little bit. They're trying to bounce back. You know, we've now taken 2 from Toronto. If we could push them down a little bit further, I felt like those Red Sox games we weren't always out of it. It's just we happened to lose a lot of crap games. So that's the thing with the Yankees the whole season. They've been playing these tight games, and a lot of them have not been falling their way, and that takes a toll over you. In a lot of like especially later on in the year. So let's hope they can use this as like a platform to kind of step up and kind of.
Yeah, last week you're hoping the wins over the Twins were kind of a stepping stone, and you got knocked down a little bit. But I think you're just 1-2 against a really good Blue Jays team, and this could be an actual stepping stone because the Blue Jays just came off of a weekend of beating the shit out of the Red Sox.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not gonna. I was getting prepared to saying, are the Yankees in actual trouble now after this week? But they came
Not.
through. Pitching came through. Bats came through, and they're winning tight games.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying the same thing. You see after what the Red Sox did to us, and then they give it to the Blue Jays. So this division is definitely going to be hard. It's definitely not going to be
Yes,
easy. You
yes.
know, this division, it's a bunch of powerhouses just fighting at each other.
The AL East is gonna have a winner, 2 wildcard teams, and a fourth place team missing it with 90 wins.
Easily, easily. I
So
mean, we're
it's scary stuff.
we're 3 games over 500, and we're in 4th place right now. Like it's a hard.
Insanity.
It's crazy. It's definitely crazy. But with the
Because
Mets, how is Mets land looking and everything, and
no, it's all right. It's all right. In their last 10 games, the Mets are actually 8-2. But at what cost? Last week against the Padres, Jake Degrom, 5 innings, 0 runs, gets taken out early, and we're like, whatever. What are you gonna do? I don't like it. He could have gone more. Degrom took himself out of the game. Can't blame the guy. gets his MRI done, clears. Doctor checked up, clears. Bullpen sessions, feels great. Tonight goes 3 innings, 8 strikeouts, 3 perfect innings, 9 up, 9 down, and the man has shoulder soreness. So the Mets are dominating teams, good baseball teams, the Padres and the Cubs. First place Cubs, Padres are in kind of the same situation as the Yankees. There are a few games that are 500 and they're in third place.
Yeah.
But they're like, no one's going to doubt that they're not a good baseball team. And they're beating the shit out of good baseball teams, but at what cost? But the rest of the pitching staff really has stepped up. I'll go right into the players that I'm happy with, and it's the whole. I don't know. Remember the last time the Mets had 5 quality starts in a row from their starting pitchers. Lucchesi didn't get the win. I'm sorry. You need some?
No. I was just saying, wow.
Okay, yeah. Lucchesi didn't get the win. Tatis hit a grand slam later in the game, but he went 5 innings, 1 earned run. Peterson, who was my trash of the week, was looking like a former self. 6 innings of 1-hit baseball, got the dub. Taijuan Walker last night, 7 innings, career high 12 strikeouts, 2-run baseball that he gave up in the first inning, and he settled down the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually at the game against the Padres from Marcus Stroman. He let up a bomb to Fernando Tatis.
I mean,
double-decker. I don't think it might have been the farthest home run in Citi Field, and I shit you not. And I saw it in person. No one got upset in the stadium. That was one of those.
Like, oh my god!
It was one of those. We all looked around like, shit, they got him.
Yeah,
but
no, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of jealous that you got to see Tatis, like, especially hit a bomb like that, man. That was a shot.
Dude, it was incredible. It was really cool because we were winning.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing about the Mets culture right now. And it's going to go back later to, and, you know, before I get back into what I was saying, I'd let you know who I was happy with. Who are you happy with the Yankees right now? Because
right now,
that was going to lead into who I'm upset with.
Nah, definitely. Who I'm happy with right now, honestly, is going to surprise you a little bit. Still Andujar. Guys,
yeah.
I mean, he is a key component to why, like, Garrett, you know, that's a 2-run bomb because of Andujar. He gets a nice single right down the line. This dude literally hits the ball off any part of the bat. When he is going, he can make contact with whatever. You could throw whatever up there, and he's going to make contact with it.
How much better do you feel about him in right field than you did at third base when he was a little bit young a couple years ago?
I feel better with him in the outfield. It's just because when he used to play third, he had this weird like double clutch thing, and he'd throw from the side, and it just looked awkward. In the outfield, he seems a little bit more stable, and he's able to track down those pitches. So I definitely feel better with him there.
And he's got the absolute rake. But even with this, maybe it's going to give Clint Frazier that push too, because he had a winning home run the other night, right?
He had a double, a game winning. They took the lead. You know, it was
the go ahead.
If we could get Clint Frazier going too, you know,
have yourself a little platoon. You don't have to worry about Brett Gardner being out there anymore.
Get a little, 2018 magic going. You know, you got Andujar, Gary, and Clint going. Judge stays consistent. You know, you find something here. There's something in this offense. It's just, where can we find it from? Either we get Gary to go back to what he used to be, Miggy to be what he used to be. Hopefully Glaber could figure it. It's these guys can do it. They've done it before. So it's just go out and do it. So let's hope that Miggy getting this resurgence kicks Clinton the ass, because he's hitting under 200, so he's got to step it up.
Yeah, I think the Yankees are going to make the playoffs. Honestly, that's my honest opinion. It's just because they do.
No, it's going to be tough. I mean, just because they do, honestly, it goes that far. But that's what we've been saying. Just what they do. They should go to the World Series, right? We did.
No, I didn't say World Series.
I know, but I said playoff. Before. Like before, we were saying that,
Yeah.
Like 2018, we're supposed to go to the World Series. Didn't even make it out of the first round. Didn't even make it out of the ALDS.
Yeah, all the talk leading up to this season for the Yankees was World Series or bust.
Yeah.
World Series or bust, and I don't think they'd make it past the first round if they get there, but I think they will get there.
Let's hope.
The wild card round, but like the first.
I think they should. They definitely they're not that bad of a team. They should be better. They're gonna be better. I think they will too. It's just Yankee fans don't believe it till we see it.
Yeah.
So we need to see that on the field first. I think this Blue Jays team.
You're sounding like a Mets fan right now.
A little bit.
I was listening to the radio the other day. A caller called in. He said, "I don't care how good they're playing. I've been a fan since 1963. They're still the Mets. It's not over until the World Series is over. They're still the Mets." And that's what you're starting to sound like right now, man.
I mean, a little bit. It's just because this team has just, I feel like, let us down constantly over these past few years. And it's just the way this team has been constructed. A lot of Yankee fans don't believe in it. A lot of Yankee fans think this philosophy that the Yankees have is so flawed and that it's going to come crashing at some point. And it's crazy because a lot of Yankee fans are reveling in that, being like, I told you, I said this was going to happen. So you're getting it from both ends. Honestly, as a Yankee fan myself, trying to be like a positive person, I'm getting it from both ends. I'm getting it from the Met fans, and I'm also getting it from the Yankee fans that are also hating each other.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about being a Yankee fan is you can really hate your own kind.
Mets fans don't hate each other. We just hate the Mets.
Yeah.
But this year is different. Like, I went to Citi Field. Everyone was happy. And even watching every single game, like we went down 2-0 with Taijuan Walker pitching the other night. Over the last 4 or 5 years, I usually would have said, this game is over. There is no shot we're coming back. But now, like when we go down, I keep watching positively. Like, we got this. Yeah. It's a whole different vibe. And we're getting Conforto back this week. Jeff McNeil's coming back the following week. And we have depth. Hitting, fielding, starting pitching, relief pitching. We have guys who can go. Seth Lugo has looked fantastic since coming back. And I'm really happy with everything the Mets are doing. And I honestly think that's why Jacob Degrom is hurt. Because not everything could go right. And that's the one thing I'm upset with. I'm upset with myself. You know why? I started to believe.
Oh, you did it.
Last week, I started to believe. And you know what's happened since? Jacob Degrom gets hurt twice, and I get fucking poison ivy across my fucking chest. I'm so used to being a negative Mets fan because my whole theory is if I'm negative, they'll surprise you and I'll be happy with it. And if I'm happy, I'll be disappointed and it'll ruin my day. I got too excited. I was getting ready to get loud. I was absolutely ready to get loud this episode if Jacob Degrom went the distance, threw a perfect game. I was so ready. Jeez. And then the world humbled me and humbled Jacob Degrom.
Yeah, it did. I mean, that's just it's crazy that another injury, another quiet injury too. You don't really notice him get injured. He just kind of walks off.
Yeah, walks right into the dugout, right into the locker room, kicks the water cooler on the way.
Now, I did see on Twitter that he had some discomfort in one of the at-bats. And that,
the at-bat that he scored the winning run. The run to take the lead.
Yeah.
The man has 6 RBIs against 4 earned runs. The man's a beast. He's way in a doubt the best player in baseball right now. You could say Ohtani, but Ohtani gets more at-bats. And he's nowhere near the pitcher Degrom is.
No, not at all. Not even the stratosphere.
And it's just really insane. And I think just the baseball gods have it out for this man. Because he's getting run support like he's never gotten before. They're scoring 3, 4, 5 runs every game. That's all Jacob Degrom needs for a win. Jacob Degrom needs 1 run. They're overdoing it. They might be giving him too much run support. And it's ridiculous that he just can't. Everything is going right for this guy. He's injured. 3 perfect innings. RBI. Batting .400. While injured. But I don't just he's going to come back and he's going to be great still. But I just need my time to complain.
Nah, I mean, you got it. You definitely got it. I would be hurt too. Cole was going on a insane run like that and then just gets injured. and especially when it's happened back to back on multiple
Yeah.
starts, and then it's just like, dang, come on, man. And this one,
And
it sounds like it's kind of the same thing he was dealing with too. So it sounds like he kind of
yeah,
wasn't fully back yet.
I think like what was it, like his right? It was kind of like the Syndergaard injury. Like it was like his lat area leading up to his shoulder. And I guess maybe he
Yeah,
was overcompensating it, but he was still throwing gas, throwing 100 down the middle, making people look stupid with his slider. You know, and maybe he was just overconfident, overthinking, and he just didn't go through his mechanics properly, and he threw out his shoulder.
he's
But
overcompensating because he doesn't have sticky stuff.
he hit 101 his first pitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I mean, Garrett Cole hit 101
No,
today.
yeah, but come on, don't even start that shit.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Hey,
Of course,
saying.
I'm bitter right now. I'm
just
emotional.
saying.
I'm so emotional right now. I
Do you
told you
know?
I don't want to hear
mean,
it today.
if
I do not
I'm
want to
not
hear it
saying
today.
he is. I'm just. Is that going to be a conversation that people are going to have over the next few days?
Absolutely not. If it comes up once, I don't know what
Especially with the glass now stuff.
But he was hurt.
Too.
Say if he did have sticky stuff the week before, he still got hurt. You know, he probably should have. He probably should have waited another 10 days. But
Yeah.
well, I don't know. We'll see. But
maybe
he definitely uses something. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's absolutely perfect. Whatever, just doing this on his own. He definitely uses a little pine tar.
That's what I'm getting at. Maybe it's it's not. I'm not saying he's using spider. Is it just the substance now that's got him all out of whack too? You start throwing one way and you overcompensate. Something. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting to count down the days that Garrett Cole's injured.
Yeah, I'll be ready to have that conversation next week, but it's just so fresh right now that
it is.
I'm not taking any Degrom slander.
No, Degrom's great.
Fantastic. All right. Who are you upset with on the Yankees so far? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, before I get to that, I will put out our text message where you told me you'll slap the shit out of me.
Bro, you came crazy. Like bro, like I'm tweeting sad shit. I'm posting Charlie Brown pictures crying, man. The first thing I do when I check my text messages is like Jacob Degrom sucks. Who says that after 3 perfect innings? He sucks.
You ruined my parlay.
Doesn't matter. Cole lost in the parlay anyway. Worry about your own guy, huh?
I will.
Worry about your own $2 fucking parlays, bro. Get out of here.
I think the Ben Simmons part of it lost too, so I might have really lost that one.
You know what pissed me off? I think you came in all caps too.
I might have.
You typed it in all caps, and I was furious. Furious.
I don't even think I did. I think you just kind of read it. You might have just read it in all caps, just because that's how hot you were.
I was so upset, man. That upset me. That's what I'm upset with you. I'm upset with you.
I'll take that.
It's all right. All right. Who on the Yankees are you upset with?
Who am I upset with? I really wanted to go with Boone, but these past few games, it's honestly like he's making moves I can't really be mad at. He's been making the moves, and it kind of been paying off for him. So, who can I really be mad at? You know what? Just because I'm gonna be petty, I'm gonna go outside of baseball.
Go.
I'm gonna go with PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
Dude, I needed him to get 2 points. He got 0 yesterday. Way to go, PJ Tucker.
0 points. After getting into a little... And Kyrie dropped 49 on his head.
Yeah. Oh, no, KD.
Excuse me, KD. Yeah, Kyrie was hurt.
Yeah, KD dropped 49 on his head.
Jesus,
KD had a LeBron game on PJ Tucker. Yeah. Couldn't even get 2 points. Fucking scrub.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's who I'm
How about that story? Are the Nets playing tonight? Who's playing right now?
Nah, it's... I think the Sixers and the Hawks. I think the Sixers won, though. Oh, no! Hawks stunned the Sixers.
What's that series at? Are they up 2-1 or 2-2?
The Hawks are up 2-1. Or 3-2. 3-2, sorry.
3-2, wow. I think Embiid's hurt. I think Simmons just stinks.
Wow.
I saw the funniest meme, one more basketball topic. It was It was like the NBA when LeBron breaks COVID protocol and it's just like a blind guy, and then
I'm
it's
dead.
like when Chris Paul gets COVID, it's like people looking into a microscope.
Yo, people love catching Chris Paul.
Damn, bro, the Cliff Ball's gonna come out and play the game.
I'm dead. Clip from State Farm. Sick.
Dude, I don't know. That Chris Paul's going off. I hope they let him play, and I hope the Suns could hold it. Like, I wouldn't be upset if the Suns, because the Suns and four guy beating the shit out of Edgar and Hector in the fucking crowd.
Honestly, you know who I want to see Utah, man. I'm a big Donovan Mitchell fan.
That'd be like the least attractive to
It
like
would be the least attractive.
least attractive Western Conference Finals, but it'd be just good basketball. Two teams playing fucking hot. But
Yeah,
what about Stephen A. Smith saying Donovan Mitchell's already the best player in Jazz history?
he might be.
No, potentially, yes. But 3 seasons into his career, that's fucking insanity. You're talking about what? Karl Malone? Is he still the all-time points leader?
Stockton.
And Stockton, the all-time assist and steals leader?
Nah, Donovan Mitchell's gonna be there, bro.
If he's there, yeah. Futurely, like I'm saying, like once KD, LeBron, this crew are gone, I wouldn't be surprised if he's the number 1 player in the league. He's got that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And I'm not that. But right now, only a couple years in, to declare him the best player ever, when he hasn't left the second round ever, he shows up, of course, but he has to get done. He's about to lose the fucking playoff P, man. No one loses the playoff P.
Nobody's loses a playoff P. Come on. You know they're not losing. He was only gonna lose if they had Kawhi, but now Kawhi's injured, so it's like it's just playoff P. You're not losing to just playoff P.
And if you do lose the playoff P, Stephen A. Smith should fucking retire.
Yeah.
That'd be slander.
I
hate playoff
slander.
P.
That'd be slander. No, playoff P's the worst.
Because he would actually be playoff P, though. It wouldn't just be a fake nickname.
The Knicks lost to playoff P.
We won't worry about that.
Playoff P and Roy Hibbert.
Oh, fuck Roy Hibbert. But that was a good Pacers team. They just got their asses beat by LeBron every year.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference.
Nobody's beating LeBron.
All right, let's get back into baseball. Who's your go to the week for baseball?
My go to the week is the hottest hitter on the planet right now. My guy, I said it in the beginning of the season. I got down on him, and I should never have done it. Gary Sanchez.
Yep.
You are the heart of this offense right now. You got to be in the lineup every day. That dude has to be there every single day. He's 2 home runs in the past 2 days. His swing looks a lot better. It looks like the 2017, 2016 Gary we saw. He got rid of that annoying ass leg kick. He is going to go on a tear right now. And the rest of the league is in trouble.
How's Aaron Judge? I'm sorry to ruin your goal.
Nah, he's kind of, he's on a slump right now, but I think he's still hitting to 280.
Is he playing, though? Because I know he didn't play a couple games because it's bad.
No.
Okay.
No,
right. I wasn't sure if he was on the IL again.
He missed that one game in Philly, and then it was just kind of like, all right, whatever, he's back. So he might still be fighting over it. Maybe that, because he's been slumping lately. But that's where just kind of you hope this Yankee lineup can figure it out, because then if now you got Gary fixed, and then once Judge starts slumping, and then Giancarlo's hitting again, you start getting guys back. Giancarlo, honestly, he's been making contact, getting singles, not trying to drive the ball, just making contact.
That's good. I think, but the one thing that hurts the Yankees is they're all so streaky recently.
Yeah,
they're streaky as heck,
mm-hmm.
and it's not like one guy's streaky time. It seems like they're all either hot or like one guy's hot, but everyone else is just playing so poorly, batting so poorly that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But, there's no like in between. It's they're the hottest hitter on the planet, or they're an automatic out. There's no in between.
If the Yankees could like pull a full month, a full like 26, 27 games where they're all hitting well, they'll creep up. They could finish next month in second place. Yeah. They just they have the talent, they have the bats, it just hasn't been clicking. All the right decisions haven't been made, but it seems like the last 2 pinch hit calls Boone made have worked out in their favor. But we'll see.
And
They
I think
just need to stay hot.
also a big key too is like, and it's really untalked about, is Britton being back. Like Zach Britton coming back, that changes now everything in the bullpen. Because now you could have Green and Loizaga for that 6-7 if you need them, and still have Britton Chapman coming out. 2 closers, 2 guys. I like Chad Green. I like him a lot as a reliever. I just don't know if I trust him in the 8th inning a lot.
Yeah.
And Loizaga, he's still too young to be brought into that situation. Maybe later in his career, he's going to be a great closer. But I think right now, I think he works better as a 7-inning guy. And just having Britton really extends a lot of that. So maybe these close games you can start winning now.
Yeah. So go to the week, Dreyer Sanchez, and the bats need to stay hot.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, my go to the week is I'm going to give it to the whole team of the Mets because everyone's playing well. And what I mean playing well, it seems like 3 different guys step up every night. They don't have they have like superstar guys, but no one's really having a superstar season outside of the pitchers. I wouldn't be surprised if a single position player made the All-Star team.
Yeah.
No one is playing All-Star caliber baseball except the pitchers. It's going to be Degrom, Stroman, Walker, and Edwin Diaz. All 4 of them are going to make the All-Star team.
Do you think Stroman's really All-Star worthy?
He's got a 2.1 ERA, and the games he lost because it was raining and the Mets got shut out. He had like a 3-game in a row of a Degrom stretch where he pitched well.
Yeah, he
gave
did
up
have
1, 2, 3 runs, and the Mets didn't score.
Yeah.
All 3 of those guys are top 15 in ERA in the entire league. They're all every single night that they're on the mound, the Mets have a chance to win. And Edwin Diaz, for all the shit I talk about him, I'm going to keep talking shit about him because that seems to be like a trend for our show. Whoever we make trash or goat ends up fucking shitting the bed the following week.
Yeah.
Like last week, I shitted all over David Peterson. He has his best start in 2 years. But we'll worry about that later. But the entire Mets, they're just such a fun baseball team. The player of the game comes out in the press conference with the WWE Championship belt. They all got nicknames for each other. They're hyping each other up. They just look like they're having a fun time. They look like they're kids playing baseball. And it's fun to watch. They're exciting to watch. I think they have a chance every single night. And the whole team is playing so well. I don't know how long it can last, but they got themselves a nice little lead right now. And they're doing it in June. They're doing it in June. I told you, all we needed was to stay 500, and we just won. We won 3 straight. We took 2 out of 3 from the Padres, split with the Orioles, and split in the beginning of the month. We come out of this month surviving. I'm not saying championship aspirations. We're definitely going to make the playoffs, and I'm 100% sure no one's going to want to play the Mets in the playoffs.
That's a bold statement.
Sure.
I can see it though. I mean,
yeah.
You guys just knocked off you swept the Cubs, right? Or you got one more?
We got there's a 4th game tomorrow, but we won 3 straight.
Okay. I mean, hey,
with Stroman coming on the mound, and I think we have a chance to win.
Yeah.
But all right, enough about the Mets. Do you have a trash of the week? You mind if I give us a joint trash of the week?
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
It might be his 3rd or 4th time, but once again, Mr. Commissioner Rob Manfred imposing rules, getting players hurt. The numbers of players getting hit is already up. Shane Bieber down. Tyler Glasnow down. Let's see if this correlates with Jacob Degrom down. Your stars of the game are going down, and players are getting close to hit. Dom Smith almost got cracked in the face. Pete Alonso almost got cracked in the face the day before that. Kevin Pillar did get cracked in the face, and that man is on a tear with his bloody bat. Well, that's for another story. The replacements are fantastic. and the death is just going to be there.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely down to make Rob Manfred your trash because he has just been god awful with the way he's handled everything.
Every
And
move baseball's made has been awful.
And also, not even that. I think a baseball stoppage is going to come next year. Like, I'm just preparing for that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm preparing for this CBA is going to be insane if this is how everything else is going down. Because you already have players coming out talking bad against MLB. Everybody's still not happy about the Houston Astros situation.
Yep.
And things are just going to start snowballing from there. And as much as, like, you always want to say, no, like, any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
This is bad publicity.
Yes.
For the game. This makes everybody want to not watch and not pay attention.
It's just proving people right. You know?
Yeah.
Why am I going to watch this product?
Yeah, it's fake, it's tainted, it's whatever, it's this, it's that. Because MLB just doesn't know how to handle everything correctly. And that all is with Manfred. Look at C-League. Look how the steroid... Bro, everything was booming with baseball in the steroid era. No one gave a crap. No one really gave a shit. You're like,
chicks
all right,
love the long ball.
Chicks love the long ball. They love to see home runs. That's what they come to the ballpark for. That's what puts fans in seats. But also handling it the right way. You know, you didn't really you ostracize them later on, but you let kind of the fans do that. You know.
Yeah.
And then you punish the people that got caught for it. This is the worst way to do it. You literally had the Astros caught cheating, and they're not going to get suspended.
Nothing's going to happen to them.
Somebody decides to put suntan lotion and use the rosin, they get 10 games.
It's really insanity.
They get looked at in an even worse light because now it's like, oh, that person's cheating. You know, if somebody has a bad stretch, if any pitcher has a bad stretch of games, oh, look, we caught them cheating. Yeah. And it's like, exactly. That's not what happened. It could not even be that. It could be something as simple as Lily just didn't have, different atmosphere.
Yeah. Pitchers are taking different approaches. People are going to get hurt. Exactly. I think in the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to see a lot of pitchers go down.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on Manfred's fucking name. Is there any, like, what do they do? Can, like, the owners vote him out? Can the players vote him out? Or, like, I know the owners hire him.
I think the owners would have to vote him out. Like, the owners would have to fire him.
And I'm surprised it didn't happen when, like, the Astros got a slap on the wrist.
No, because you know what it is? It's because he did so much for the owners in the last CBA and they're making so much money. Yeah,
that's the thing.
That's literally why, and they know he's a good negotiator, and he could win them those cases when the CBA comes up, and that's all it is. It's the PA going against the organizations.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that Stevie Cohen bought the Mets for and SNY and the stadium for about $3 billion. So that makes everyone else's team more profitable. Mm-hmm. That's a new benchmark.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Yeah, you got any final words on this past week of baseball?
No, it's just been interesting. It's kind of honestly, has just been a lot of unwatchable stuff. So I just kind of been tuning out, trying to tune a little bit back, like tune a little bit more in. Hopefully, you start getting the 4th of July going on. You get to the mid-season classic, and then baseball really ticks up. So it's kind of that lull in baseball right now where it's like nothing really matters, but everything could change soon.
Yeah. I absolutely believe that. The Mets got one more game against the Cubs, and we finished the next 3 series are all with division teams. We got 4 in Washington with a doubleheader, 3 against Atlanta with a doubleheader. No, excuse me. 4 against Atlanta, 4 more against Philly with a doubleheader, and makeup games with Braves and Washington to end the month out. So this is gonna be a big month. The entire pack could get a little bit closer, or the Mets could separate themselves. So June is gonna be really interesting for us.
No, definitely. June into July is always where everything's gonna get figured out.
Yeah.
Either you're a good team or you're a bad team. There's no in between at this point now.
When is the All-Star break? July 13th is the game. So that week, the week of the 13th.
Yeah, it's always it's always like that middle July area.
Yep, and the Summer Classic in Denver. You got any final words, Justin?
No, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching another week. We really appreciate everybody that interacts with us on social media, uh, finishes every episode and watches and like drops likes, even negative likes. We're here
Love
for it
that.
all. So
Love the
thank you
hate.
guys. Love the hate, but thanks to the supporters. Catch you guys
Thank
on
you.
the week.
Crosstown Conflict. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, both teams are in better. Well, we're both in all right situations, but hopefully, we're a little bit happier with our teams.
Yeah, hopefully everything's looking peachy.
And I hope Degrom's okay.
Pray.